folder.
Of course you did.
I'm talking about the actual.
He had edited the sound.
Yeah, the sound. I had deleted the sound out. I ain't delete the folder. Folder still. You know what I'm saying? The folder is still in there. Y'all knew what the fuck is going on.
Niggas and niggas.
This is another episode of Ready to Be Accountable. I am one half of your host, Rocky.
I am your second half C-Note, the short guy without a short supply.
We're always joined by the world's greatest producer,
Ratchet here, babe.
Hi, guys.
Yep, lies, vibes, sex and text for everyone.
Everybody. Ding, ding, bum, 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 body.
Whoa!
Yeah. Hey, man, everything's good in the hood, and if I did it, I could. But no, everything's good, man. I'm loving life. Vibes, you know my motto. They come to the party. They stay for the court.
Okay.
Oh, they extra stand. Oh, there's extra stand.
Okay, then.
They putting a little more humph in it.
A little bit more of that.
I like the tenacity.
But
They just feel like a nigga want it. Okay, but sex is amazing,
Sex
great,
with
awesome.
me so amazing.
I like to feel like I'm just drowning overboard, but I want to die here. That's the kind of sex I like, and that's what I'm getting. Sex is amazing. It's a wonderful. All in all, everything is great, man. Everything is great, man. I'm loving life, man. I'm just, like I said, been enjoying the journey, man. What about you, brother?
Man, everything is good. Life is good. Cannot complain. Shit, kids good. Everything good. Vibes are great. Sex is amazing.
Dun dun.
Sex with me so amazing.
Yeah, so that's A1, day one, and my texts, they're good. Ratchet Hippie.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Hi.
What's the tea, girl?
Not much. Well, actually, me and my team are gonna go see Demon Slayer
I can't wait.
on the 13th.
Tickets
Who
have
gay?
been brought. Tickets have been brought.
Tickets have been bought.
Nigga, you
Very
gay.
right. Who gay?
You want them, nigga. You want them, nigga.
Right. You know what? He probably just salty because he don't even know what the fuck going on in their goddamn show.
Oh, do we gotta goddamn get this
He
nigga up
won't.
to speed?
Hell no.
He won't.
Okay.
He won't.
Do I have to do you like that TikTok I seen to the group?
No.
When you're trying to get everybody up to par before the movie come out?
Listen, okay, because that's exactly how I was during
You better
Spy
focus.
Family. You better focus. You better focus, because that's exactly how I was during Spy Family. Because no.
I want order.
I want order.
Fuck you,
but
man.
anyway, so now I'm really excited about seeing Spy Family. Work's been going well. Everything's been chill. My vibes are high. Just I'm living life. Everything's been everything. Sex is, like I said, it was I be messing with my partner. I swear. Sometimes I don't know why he puts up with me the way he does.
Because he feels love.
Because I just be messing with that man, boy. Okay, so last night we were messing around. Not like messing around, but like we like play.
Right.
Stop calling me gay,
I ain't
sir.
say shit.
I ain't say anything.
How you don't want to work at the board? Oh my god. Anyway, and I don't know, cause he I told him he's like, never mind. Fuck it. I don't want to talk no more.
I ain't do it.
I swear to God, I don't want to talk no more. I'm good.
No, do it. Tell him, man.
See, vibes are good, sex is good, texts are good. I'm out.
Oh, well. Well, sometimes we got to flow. This one is just going to be a conversation. We might as well go ahead and tackle the elephant in the world. Fuck the room. The elephant that is in the world. Man, Thugger's interview, bro. First of all,
that was quick.
this is how you know it was like the biggest thing going on. Nigga, I went to Big Bank Channel, nigga. I was there maybe like 5-6 minutes before it came out. I already had 5,000 people waiting. 5,000 people in queue waiting to view this shit. Nigga, the top, I believe the max that it got to was like 116K at one time watching this shit. I said, nigga, this is crazy, nigga.
And that's the biggest thing in the world.
I mean, well, biggest thing in culture. Let me say that, not the world. You're right.
Rap culture.
Which heads
It's culture.
to the culture.
Well, whose culture?
Not nigga.
The
not-
majority?
I promise you, the billionaires ain't worried about that shit.
No, because they're the like
I'm just saying.
0.01%.
I'm just saying.
You know what I mean?
Whose culture?
That's why I think I
the
rap
majority.
culture.
What?
The
The
forefront.
majority of culture is Young Thug.
The culture that runs the world. Yes.
Is Young Thug.
Street
Yes.
rap culture.
Really?
Yes.
Street and rap culture run the world.
Thank you.
To
When
be
you
honest.
got Koreans around here with braids and celebrating pop culture, the culture that is the head of the forefront. Yes. You got people in Korea, you got people in Africa, you got people everywhere that are tuned into this.
Well, I don't want to say rap, hip
I
hop culture.
don't think so.
Hip hop culture.
And
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
8 billion people
Which
in the world.
is-
5,000 people does not make a majority.
No, I didn't say that 5,000 did. I was just talking about the influence when you said, oh, like,
5,000 is not an influence.
did I compare those two?
You did.
I'm not comparing those two.
You just
so,
said 5,000
well,
people right there is the
let me
biggest
ma-
thing in the world.
Right, because I was
5,000 people
speaking
waiting
on
to
the
hear
video
about it.
first, and now speaking about a separate entity. I'm not even comparing the two. I'm just answering the question when you asked, oh, does culture run the world? Whose culture? And I was saying the majority, because if you look overseas, if you look in different countries, they are celebrating what we consider the black culture. Koreans, cornrows. Africans over there talking about why be better. This is our culture from America that they are talking about. So yes, when I say heading the culture, this is very much factual. That's all. Not comparing the two. Back to the video though.
Who's facts?
Back to the video. We are
What? I
looking
can't
and waiting for Thug's response. Thug's side of the story. And he was all over the place. All right. It was very emotional. It was very emotional, and I think just a synopsis from me, I really think that because he was so heavily directed with his emotions, it looked like he was all over the place and he didn't make any sense.
Like he was contradicting himself everything he said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. It was, now me, I felt everything he was saying. And let me just put this out here before I go into that. He didn't do himself any justice when talking about the interrogation. He didn't do himself any justice when speaking his side of the interrogation. Talking about he went in there to try to help his homeboy. Bank asked him what was the difference between what Yak Gotti did and you. What was the difference? And he said that Yak Gotti actually told on people. He didn't tell on anyone. That was per his words. This is why I say you got to have a brain for yourself, because who are you fooling?
Because you implemented so many people in that motherfucker.
Who are you fooling? Yes, I guess people who are followers and people who are just hell bent Young Thug stands, you could probably sway them in that direction. Me, nigga, no. Sorry, brother. Sorry. And for the fact that at the end of that topic, when you and Bank was speaking, you said, I guess the only thing that I did wrong was actually go in there. Yeah, that's conversation over.
Without no lawyer.
Conversation over. Yes, that was the reason why you fucked up, because you went in there. You are not a regular nigga at this point. You are a millionaire at this point. I don't understand what that was. What I can tell you what it was Class A ratting. Class A ratting. Snitching 101.
The way, because I don't think you take into account the way you just was so fluently talking to these folk like you normally do this. That's the dangerous part about the whole situation.
And by your own definition, you shouldn't even be talking to the people. You shouldn't you literally said it on $1 million worth of game. Oh, if they want to talk to you, get my lawyer. That's the only thing you should say to police. Per his words, get my lawyer. I want my lawyer. Where my lawyer?
I ain't see no lawyer though. Brian was not there whatsoever.
One,
And also, if you
two.
wanted to help your boy out, why you didn't like we were saying, why you didn't get him the lawyer, put that much money into his
That
lawyer.
was the whole thing, and I'm glad. As slow as we might say Woody is, retarded in his words when he was trying to speak around what he was trying to insinuate about Woody.
Right.
Talking about he take medicine, his brain don't work like everybody else's brain.
That nigga work
All of
better than
this,
a lot of motherfuckers.
bruh. Woody came out and he said the simplest thing and it made the most sense. How are you a millionaire? You claim that you're trying to help your boy and you didn't get him a lawyer. You didn't send in any type of legal help. Shit that would have really helped him. If you wanted to help Roscoe that goddamn bad, that was $1 million to a lawyer.
And also, if you wanted information on what's going on, that lawyer could have came back and gave it to you.
Exactly. If you really wanted to be nosy.
Which, you paying for it, they're going to tell you.
Bruh, there's no kind of way that I'm a multi-millionaire. I have one of the biggest rap labels in current time, and I'm sitting here trying to convince the world. I'm trying to help my homeboy in legal situations, and you didn't put a lawyer there. You're not a lawyer. You obviously are not even aware of a lot of shit because Bank had to break down that you're actually hurt and you're moving through hurt. All of your actions, everything that you said was from a hurt veil.
And he come from the same area. He done been through all this.
Yes.
And he done grown and elevated and went through journeys of healing and trying to correct this stuff. So Bank know what he looking at, who he looking at.
Exactly, and you can't, once a person has walked that path, there's nothing that you can say to convince me otherwise. Brother, I've done it. I went through the change. I went through the battles with the street niggas and what people gonna say about me and all of that. I went through that.
And also, for me watching, my personal opinion, I saw he's still not ready to be accountable.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Like he kept saying, didn't that. Like I said, like the video I made earlier before we even got started, I was like, nigga, we was raised to watch a nigga character and know where to put niggas. Like, I don't think Gunna ever showed you like he was gonna be that type of nigga. I'm sorry, I didn't see it in him.
Bruh,
or any nigga I look at, I know who I'm looking at.
He definitely fucked up.
But for you to tell the world, you know a rat when you see him. Yeah, because you won.
Right. It takes one to know one. It takes one to know one, nigga. It definitely takes one to know one. And you sitting up here and a lot of the contradictions, and this is my synopsis just from sleeping on it and really putting shit together. The reason why your ass was sitting up here and people think that you are all over the place and you made no sense is because you're trying to put morals in a strategic situation. You're trying to implement feelings and what you feel that a man should do in a strategic, logical situation.
Into a system that's made to be only strategic and logical.
Right. This system is not made off of your feelings. This system is not made off of character makeup. Your ass fucked up.
You were doing a lot of little capping in that bitch. You were doing some hellfire capping too.
All right, what's some of the caps that you've seen inside of?
Who had plea deals first?
Yes.
That was cap.
Yes, bro.
Because we heard about the rest of the niggas before Gunna.
This is why a lot of people dismiss the rest of it. They dismiss the rest of the whole interview, 3 hours and some change. They dismiss the rest of it because your ass went in there. You stood on something that is a complete lie. Gunna did not take the plea first. Let's clear that up. DK took the plea first. It was not Gunna. Sorry.
And just some even with just how he was coming at a lot of shit,
it was emotionally driven.
Yeah, and he was just so all over the place. It was hard to watch. It was really hard to watch for me because it was like I don't think you rushed into this too. Like you didn't really think about and convey how you really feel. You should be sitting down with a therapist, bro, at this point.
Of course.
But I'm gonna tell you what I did like that he admitted, and I remember I had said it. He can't make the music because it's not in him. But it also brought to light what you said. He ain't got Gunna.
Right. And I'm so like that interview really solidified everything that I've been hypothesizing what he was going through mentally. Mm-hmm. When I said, bro, if a nigga take you from being broke to the top 1% of the country, nigga, your ass should be able to sit down. Okay, that's moralities. By morality. The way,
but
that's moralities.
I hate that you. Damn, I'm gonna be real. I hate that you even put that kind of expectation on somebody. That's the wrong thing to do.
But when you have, but when you have, all right, let me complete this thought.
Okay.
When you have a pattern and years and years of working through morality and it works for you,
it fuck you up when
it creates a lifestyle. It creates a lifestyle, and if you're not smart enough, like we seen last night, right, you will start to implement that lifestyle in situations where it has no weight. It has no weight.
Because industry, there's no morals, principles for real.
Sure.
That's the sheep with wolf clothing.
Morals and principles are meant for the ones that you hold close. Your wife, your kids.
I'm about to
your
say,
mother.
In business, the nigga you shaking your hand for the backdoor you for another deal. Goddamn. But see, y'all gonna make that personal when it's nothing in business is personal.
Exactly. And remember when I was telling you that he got mad at Gunna because after that second contract was up, Thug was basically telling Gunna, name your price and I'll pay you. And Gunna went shopping around and he got mad at that. I knew then. I said, bro, there is no reason why you should be mad because he's trying to figure out his market value.
You asked him to name a price, so he finna figure out what they trying to give him, and he could go higher or meet you right there.
And for the fact that you felt like that was snakish because of the pattern and the years of staying down and we operating through morals and all of this, that's where you lost people too.
I'm gonna tell you something else. He threw me off with that part. Like, why didn't such and such tell you? Why they ain't tell you I had brought you for number one? Why you ain't say it? Since you so real.
Well, as far as like
making you number one, yeah. Because remember he was like, I don't know why they ain't tell you. And why you ain't telling you the one pay for it?
For the simple fact it wasn't really a situation to where he had to do that. Everything was good. You know, when everything good, nigga, and everything's working and the machine is rolling, I don't feel like I should burst your bubble when you feel like that, oh, I beat out the weekend. I got the number one.
That's where me, I'm coming in like,
you know what I'm saying?
Now, you know why? You number one, right? I had to push you there.
Right.
So, see, and that would have made him have to. Sometimes you got to tell a motherfucker some shit so they don't get overboard. You feel me?
I get it. But even in that situation, I didn't feel like Gunna went overboard. I just felt like he was exercising his business practices.
Right, but then again, that's what I was saying. You wouldn't even if I would have told you I paid for you to be number one, you ain't really go number one. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't even try to go out there to find how much you worth at that point.
I think he probably still would have because the perception of the public is still that, oh, you beat the weekend.
Which Gunna knows how to strategically run with the perception.
And that's another thing, too. That's why I felt like Thug actually, because he kept saying, he was like, Gunna, y'all taking Gunna's silence as him being in the right.
And
when I
like
know
a sympathetic type of deal.
He strategically plans everything. Everything is a strategy to Gunna. And when he said this, I was like, bruh, that's definitely where you fucked up. You said that Gunna moves strategically.
That's a mastermind.
Then you came back and was like, in this type of situation, strategy go out the window.
No, it don't.
No.
That's when you get bigger with your strategy.
No, it doesn't.
You
especially in the court of law, you fighting for your life.
Fact. Because these folks trying to railroad you, boy.
Strategy should not go out the window. Because
look, right now, because you so stand on me, you finna go back to prison, boy.
Bruh, and that's that is a major factor into why people cannot understand this shit, bro. Well, like when you talking about gonna move strategically, but when it comes to situations like this and your quote unquote morals and character makeup has to play a part in how someone else views you, no, bruh, you lost. You lost because he's still moving with logic. You're expecting him to have a moral makeup and character exemplary actions, and it's not there. It's not there.
And you know, I want to go back to that him and Savage phone call. After I done gave you the advice and you still trying to stand up, I'm gonna tell you on that phone. Hey, well, listen here. You do what you do, but I'm gonna back away from you because I'm telling you what's finna happen. Telling you what's gonna happen. You finna look stupid out here, boy. And I ain't going with you. I don't want to look stupid with you because I done told you. So that means you know. But you in your emotions like a woman. Mm-hmm. You know, not trying to say women like that's bad, but that's not what we do as men. Like no, we can feel something, but live above that shit, my nigga. And really listen to what I'm trying to tell you. You could have still had a rap on this nigga. He wouldn't have went nowhere.
Exactly. Especially from what he was saying when he first got out. And this is why I say I see how it's stupid to a lot of people. I can understand where Thug was coming from, and I respect that he's standing on his side. That don't mean that it's the right choice, and that don't mean that it was the smartest choice. It wasn't. These are stupid choices.
At least I can say he do stand on where he gonna go.
Exactly.
So he okay with the bullshit coming behind.
I get it.
That's one thing I said I love about Thug.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck.
Yep. He said, you know, he repeated Wax mantra inside of the interview. You know what I'm saying? If I say it once, I can say it twice. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's the character makeup of a man. Mm-hmm. A lot of these people who give us opportunities with the resources that they have acquired, all of them didn't, and the majority of them did not get there just from morals alone.
No, they did some fuck shit.
Nigga, it's a lot of shit that you as a stand-up man, as you kept repeating through the whole 3 hours, I'm man. Bro, at a certain time, logic has to kick in with the man.
Hey, bro, I even got to say this. It really, street and industry is not too far from each other. Because there's no morals in both of them.
They're direct parallels.
Because in business, if I need you to move up, I need you to slime ball this man. Like, backdoor this man, you going to do it. If you trying to get in with this gang, I need you to kill a nigga. A nigga that ain't got nothing, you ain't got no beef with. Or, you know, whatever you got to do to get in. They damn near the same thing, bro.
Yes, and so that's why they operate and work in a beautiful like mesh together. Like everyone knows that you cannot have the business and the corporation of America without the underworld. Without the underworld, before weed became pretty much legal on state levels, not federal, but state levels. Do you know how many times the country has had to go just to California to borrow money? So many times. And that just comes from the natural flow of harmony, the balance of it. Like, they gonna never get rid of drugs or crime because it helps the economy go. They put it here. But the problem is when y'all get unorganized. Y'all get chaotic. Organized, look, you got organized. You got everything got to be organized. That means it's an organization. Mm-hmm. That's why the feds allow the cartels to bring the dope in. They just got to pay them. Of course, bro. It's frustrating because I can't even lie. I felt his pain. This is why I'm glad I differentiated and I put the snitching shit out first. Because, nigga, yes, I don't give a damn how many tears you drop, nigga. You still a rat. You told them people, nigga. Sorry. I don't give a fuck what you said. To him too. Like, when you admitted, yes, the only way I can see I fucked up is actually going in there. That's enough. Case closed. Also, let me go back to the gunner, like how he run the perception and the strategic run. The fact that you had to tell us that you helped like Gunner with everything, and he with like houses, this, that, and the third, majority of everything, pretty much got for him. Mm-hmm. And the nigga not once said, "Oh, bro had got all this for me."
should have let you know, son.
I mean, but again, when things are going good, when everybody's winning, I don't need you to, because I believe in what Thug say his moral makeup is.
But what I'm saying is that was another character flaw you should have seen.
Again, I can't see it because things are going good. I haven't been in this position to where we are now for him to then show his real self, quote unquote.
But see, that's what's still baffling to me, because it's like, I know me and you, like, say, like, I helped you buy a house. You gonna be like, bro, that's my brother. He helped me. You feel me?
I get it, but
everything going good. Everything going good. But that's, we just want to get the love. Like,
if how we get paid is predicated on the public and their perception of shit, if the public is perceiving me to be the boss, it would do a major overall damage to the machine that gets us paid, because this is how they're looking at it. This is how they're looking at it. Once the image is broken, then they
you
fall
gotta rely
back.
You're
See
not
what I'm
even
saying?
the second in command.
Right. Now,
Okay,
amongst us,
okay.
and that's why I say the separation of morals and business. Amongst us, of course, amongst the people that love us and that are really in the know with us, yes, I can be real to them. Yeah, of course, Thug help me. But talking about the business, nigga, no, we gonna keep this perception like, oh, you doing it, you got it, you know what I'm saying, doing everything that you're supposed to do. Another thing that I feel like he fucked up on is being too forgiving. Boosie said this years back. One day my heart is going to get me zipped up in a body bag.
Yep.
That is the truest shit ever, and Banks said it last night.
Also, the comedian Bubba Dub say,
you get killed by this shit.
You stop having a big heart for the wrong people.
You could get killed by it. So, again, strategic. When you told Bank that Gunna should have already been cut off because he did something in the past that already crossed me, now it's your fault.
It's definitely your fault.
Now it's your fault. Now it's your fault. It's your fault that you keep a snake around that done already bit you.
But see, that's that
and
slime
thinking
shit.
that you can goddamn tame it.
But see, that's that slime shit, and you and that's the energy y'all bring. All y'all snaking each other. So why your heart broken when you know that's all what y'all all do?
Because because it's forgiven, and again, I can get and I feel that what he was saying about morals, character, all of that, it means a lot to him. And I can see it, I can feel it, I can see the hurt. But again, we're not talking about just a relationship here. We're talking about business.
Bro, but see,
business.
This is why we have that problem at debate, because it's like, I'm sorry, I can't see it when you call yourself a slime.
I mean, of course, but see, I've been on both sides of the fence. I know
I don't think
that
you sliming no nigga out. You don't call yourself ever that.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is street life, civilian life. When you're on street life and you're still blinded and think that there is honor amongst thieves, this is what you get.
I used to hate that saying too.
Of course, because it ain't none.
Because when I was running in them streets, I was like, "How you going?" No, because he finna steal from me,
bruh. And again, I was hypnotized. I was lied to. I was ignorant. I was easy to indoctrinate up under that thought because of my heart. That's why I can relate to him and I can understand, and I damn near believe him when he's coming out and saying, bro, I didn't take $1 from Gunna, even though the contract predicated I have 50% of everything that comes in. I haven't taken $1 from Gunna.
So I've been letting him even get my 50%. Wicked, boy.
I believe this.
I know he doing that.
I believe it. Because yes, I do believe at the core, he does have a big heart. However, in that same breath, nigga, if a nigga show me who they are, I'm going to believe them.
What?
I'm going to believe them. I'm going to believe it.
Hey, you know, a lot of times I be like, I don't know why God gave me the mindset as a kid back then when I was running in these streets the way he gave it to me, or maybe, like I said, it was my upbringing and the situation, circumstances I was in. Because words would like they meant something to me. Like the nigga, like a nigga, he'll steal from your ass. So a nigga that steal, I'm paranoid around a nigga that like that around me, or a nigga that watch. Hey, that nigga, that slime right there, slime, nigga, that ain't cool. Nah, nigga. See, my honor was nigga like the dope boys. Honestly. The dope boys, they was the honorable motherfuckers to me, honestly. Everybody else was some bullshit. The scammers, goddamn, all them niggas is part of the slime, the snakes.
Yep. Again, when you even looking at just the dope boys, a lot of people cannot separate anything in the streets. Once you're on that side, everything encompasses.
I was thinking to say, but I do know I still have to deal with them from time to time, just to, like on like if I need you to go do some shit. But I keep you at a distance, like
a whole. But like this whole interview, it was very emotional. And again, he confirmed everything that I've been saying over the years.
Yeah,
I've been saying that nigga is hurt because nigga I brought you from shit to sugar, nigga. You should be able to sit your ass down so that we all can get up out of this situation. I've been saying that. I've been saying that's why this nigga is moving like that. Because, nigga, how dare you? I went in and we found out a lot of things. I went in half with you on your mother's house.
I bought your apartment.
I brought your first apartment. I brought your brother his truck.
I made you go down to the country, go get your daddy.
Get your daddy. There was a lot of things that I put and I expected from you to at least just show loyalty to the person who is going there half with your mama, getting out the hood, getting your brother a truck,
so you
letting
buying
you present
loyalty,
it.
Doug.
It's not even buying loyalty. It's just certain acts. Bless you.
Oh, thank you guys. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. It's just certain acts that, all right, I've proven that I'm going to be by your side, nigga. Give it back. Bro. I agree with equal exchange of energy. I don't agree with being ignorant to the reality, though. And because you were ignorant to the reality, after he already showed you, per your words, that he will slime you out, there was already a situation that he broke the code and you overlooked it.
Boy, there was several situations that nigga that broke the code, though.
Bruh.
For him to be a neighborhood crip nigga, too.
If you got a rabbit and it looks very cute and all of this, if that motherfucker bites you and it's poisonous, and you decide to reinstill it as your pet, why are you surprised when it bites you again? Why the fuck are you surprised when it bites you again? It done already showed you, I'm gonna bite you. If I feel like the number one rule of nature, which is self-preservation, is on the chopping block, I'm gonna choose me. If he done showed you that already, you fucked up when you didn't cut him off. You didn't cut off your hand to spite your arm. You didn't do that. You had my heart is big. I can look at him like this. I can kind of see why he did it. This, that, and the third. Nigga, you making up excuses.
You sound like a woman to me that's really want the man to change.
Exactly, and that's another reason why it looks bullshitish. It doesn't look coherent because like nigga, moralities, all of this is parallel to your feelings, which is directly equated to a feminine trait.
And for him to claim like he's so intelligent and smart, to me that is like buying. Because if you ain't got in the thought me doing all this, he might not rock with me, right? If you think because you did all this a nigga gonna rock with you, you already got bamboozled.
I feel like
go in with knowing it's a 50-50 chance.
I feel like Thug felt like because I helped you with shit that was close to your heart, that meant something to you. Remember, I've been saying I remember when Gunna was crying when Thug bought his mother a house. And he told Thug why he was crying. And Thug said, I'm going to make it my mission for you to do the same thing. And he did it. So I feel like Thug thinks that because I helped him, I put him in position for things that mean something to him. Yeah, bro. If it was ever a time where I'm looking for that energy to be reciprocated, I don't even have to question you.
Pay for something you wasn't gonna get.
It's again, even though it did come with money, I don't
Not even money, bro.
equate
The
it that
energy,
it's paid.
the energy, the emotions. That's all that's
believe
payment
that
to me.
I believe it wasn't an equal exchange of energy.
Yeah.
It wasn't an equal exchange of I'm showing you my actions, you gonna show me yours. I bought your brother a truck, I helped you with your mama house, and then you broke the code. You slime me out.
Bro, you
That's
still
not
saying
an
what
equal
I'm saying.
exchange of energy.
I'm
That is showing you that, nigga, I don't give a damn what you do for me. I'm going to choose me when I feel like the first rule of nature is being on the
And I'm gonna
chopping
keep
block.
letting you do for me. You
Yep.
gonna keep being a beneficiary to me.
For sure.
But that's why. But what I'm saying, we saying the same thing. Like I know it sound bad when I'm saying it like that, but let's just be respected. Nigga, you paying for some shit, and like I said, it ain't gotta be money. Like I said, his emotions and all that. You paying all this in, hoping like this motherfucker gonna get you back. That's you done pay. You done put an investment into something. You can't get no IRR. Well, you can't like in that sense that you're trying to get it back in. You're not getting it.
I feel like this was the major glaring fact of why it didn't make any sense. Because there were certain things that you can't talk about.
That nigga was saying a lot of shit he shouldn't have been talking about on there too.
I feel you, but it was more shit that he wasn't saying as to why it didn't make any sense.
Oh yeah.
Let me just put this
the
out
underlying
here.
detail.
If it come out that, I mean, if he was to say, bruh, when we shot at Lucci and shot his mama house up, your ass was in the car. I ain't say nothing. We kept you out. I'm just making this up. I'm not saying that this happened.
That's something
I'm
like
just
that.
I'm just trying to give an example of
what
he
not trying
can't
to tell
talk
us.
about that. He can't talk about that. So he's up here trying to, again, he's being led with emotions, but he also trying to get people to understand why he feel the way he feel, and you can't talk about it. You cannot talk about you knew that Woody and them shot up Rich Homie Quan daddy shit. You can't talk about that, bro. You cannot come on camera and say that. You can't come on camera and say, oh, when them niggas tried you in the mall and we slid back on them and we popped one of their
y'all
partners.
can't say none of that.
We can't say that. So without those context clues, without those details, niggas are gonna be lost.
Right, but I think some of the street niggas was reading through lines
Exactly.
like we all was.
Exactly. When you are aligned with the streets, when you have been in the street life, you understand that, damn, that's why it don't make any sense.
And I know Bank really know.
And Bank, shout out to Bank. Shout out to Bank.
I'm glad he
Bank,
called Bank to affirm what he. But I think Bank was just being soft on him.
Bank, no, I think Bank.
I'm talking about
was
when he
the-
said he called him and it's like, was I wrong, big bro? And Bank, he said Bank told him the only thing you was wrong for was goddamn talking to them folks.
Yes, that's the same thing. Like, bro, no, I don't think that's soft. I think that's honest.
I think he should have said, Mo, nigga, you were just wrong all the way, period. But
Nah, you were wrong for talking to them people.
Yeah.
Again, when you decided to go in there
Freely.
without a lawyer, that was wrong. That was wrong. Point blank period. So everything else following that really don't matter because you shouldn't have been sitting down in the first place. You shouldn't have been there.
Facts. I'm gonna tell you how gangster I went with it, nigga. Like say a nigga robbing my house and I kill his ass. I'm not calling the police. Guess who I'm calling? My lawyers to tell them what I did so they can call the police for me.
This whole thing, it seemed very chaotic.
You can't.
It seemed very disorganized because he was leading with feelings. One, he had situations he could not speak on camera. Two, and you used your heart, your moralities, which is equated to a feminine trait, inside of a masculine situation, which requires logic and strategy.
Also, another one I feel like he wrong in is trying to sped up having this interview without fully preparing himself, like to make sure he don't sound like he all over the place.
Correct. And one of those things would be coming from who took the plea first.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if Brian Steele is such a hell of a nigga, why he didn't inform you that Gunna was not the first one to take a plea? Gunna plea may have hurt the most because of the way the DA was painting the picture. They painted Gunna as second in charge. So when the whole argument is we not a gang, and the nigga who's quote unquote looked at as the second in charge come out and say it is a gang, that hurts tremendously.
Right.
That hurts tremendously.
That's why Gunnis was bigger, because his plea made it really. I mean,
Because
all
of
of
his
them
position.
directed to Doug. It fucked him up, but he's the second in command, so it's
Exactly.
really they. Oh, your second in command said it
Right,
is.
your right hand guy, the co-founder. Again, this is what the DA painting. Even though the streets know, no, he wasn't the co-founder. He came
That nigga
years and years later.
Mondo
We
them.
understand that. The DA is not painting that picture. The DA is painting a picture of you and him founded this.
Cause y'all the niggas that's in the industry big. Y'all the faces of this shit.
Right, y'all the only two niggas in this case that are the richest.
When the real deal YSL niggas is in
the streets.
Yeah,
Still in the streets. Mondo couldn't even, again, even though Mondo wasn't picking up, it was legalities, reason why Mondo couldn't get picked up. We forget that Mondo was represented by Fannie Willis.
Right.
When he
So that's
needed a
conflict of
lawyer.
interest.
That would have been a straight conflict of interest. Brian Steele would have had that shit throughout the second day. Everybody would have walked.
I wish they were stupid enough to have done that though.
Oh no! Oh
But
no!
the
We're
law
talking
is not
about
that
Fannie.
stupid.
Fannie Willis did not get in the position that she's in from being
stupid.
stupid. She got there maybe from having some unethical practices and doing things not in a professional way. Being ignorant and dumb is not one of those things while she's there.
And also, when he was bringing up the Lucci shit, I felt what he was trying to pull at. He was like, me and bro we ain't had nothing to really do in really
In the beef itself.
for real. Yeah, he was
We
like,
were just those niggas from
Yeah.
each section, and we had to stand on what our partners did.
right.
So that's why it was always a conflict between me and him. I wasn't the one who pulled the trigger at his mama's house. I was not the one. He wasn't the one who came and shot at my niggas. He
Right.
wasn't the one. But because he's the big dog from over there, I'm the big dog from over here.
From
we have to
perception.
lead by example.
Right.
And show and exemplify why we are the big dogs in
Right.
our section.
And
And,
he
that
was-
made us clash at all times.
And then when Bank was like, so it wasn't about no girl. He was like, man, that was just trolling shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I agree. That came in just like that. That was a variable in the situation that just played a part, and we just played off of that. We're not telling you like, nah, it's some real deal. Again, things you can't talk about.
Right.
Real deal street shit.
But he should. But I would have been like, but you know what? I love and honor that boy way more than the niggas that goddamn got me.
Right. Because it was still even that what you saying, and at the end when he was like, I'm not at the end when they were talking about P.
Yeah.
And he gave that backhanded compliment. Like, bruh, that made everybody look at you like, nigga, you ain't learned shit. This is why people think you haven't learned.
That what Big told me. I don't think you've been in there long enough to goddamn, because you still arrogant.
You still are thinking with a revengeful mind. Is led with revenge. You are full of anger. You are full of hurt. And you're leading with revenge. You want revenge. That's why you
So
came
bad you
out
can't take advice.
and you could not get off a gunner's ass because you're so hurt. You're so disappointed
By somebody that done
by
did you wrong
somebody who
before.
did you wrong and really had you up on the chopping block that you could have went to jail for life. That you cannot forgive and you can't stay focused. Your focus is trying to make everybody in the world understand the street shit, which is not normal. Bank told your ass, bro. If you're from the street, you need therapy. Point blank, period.
Facts.
If you're from the street, you need therapy,
That
nigga.
environment is not solidified for
It's not
civilian
normal.
life.
It's not normal. You're not supposed to be falling asleep and hearing gunshots every night.
And be okay with it.
You're not supposed to be having niggas around who done did you wrong and then look at that as normal. These are traumas. These are things that people actually need therapy for. And because we've normalized it in the low poverty neighborhood, low and impoverished neighborhoods,
And now y'all celebrate it.
this is why we need help. Niggas need help, bro. Even Ack after the interview was over, he said it. He said, bro, one thing that I take away from this whole 3 hours, this nigga need therapy.
I kept saying that, like,
He
go
needs
talk
therapy.
to somebody, bro. But really be going there ready to change.
And it's shit that, yes, you were ignorant to. We can tell. We can tell you were ignorant. You like, do you think I should let the world in on my healing process? Nigga, you let us in on everything else.
Yeah, you
Why
might
the
as
fuck
well.
you want to shut us out for the healing process now?
That might make your brand better.
That will. When people see that you are actually changing, getting help, and trying to move in a healthier way,
And they get to witness it.
yes, we witness the crash out thug. We witness the ignorant thug. We witness the evil infused man from our perception.
Right.
We need to be able to witness the change. And if he does let the world in and be transparent with his healing journey, I believe that not only will people come back and support him, he will be an example to people who are going through those things or worse. And that's the first step of helping others. They have to be able to see, relate. They have to be able to have something to relate to.
They need an example.
Yes. They need to see that, oh, the nigga who I've been following this whole time, this is my idol. Oh, I'm around here sliming, all of this shit. This nigga understands that this is not a healthy way. This is not a conducive way to go about it. And he's actually changing in real time. We're watching him change in real time. You need to do that, and you need to be very transparent about it.
I told you, to me, even on the phone, your mind was on everything else but the right shit. Anyway.
Exactly.
Like, I'm the type of person, every time I had got locked up, my mind wasn't focused on outside. My mind was focused on how to get the fuck up out of here. And what I'm going to do not to get back up in here. Bruh. I ain't care about who was doing what, because guess what? They not here with me.
When the nigga finally said it towards the end, when Bank was like, bro, why you coming back out here on bullshit? And he was like, nigga, I don't know how to do this shit without my brothers, nigga. Last 10 years has been me and them. I spent more time with them than my kids. Now I'm in a position where I don't have them anymore, and I didn't lose them to anything tragic. Nobody died. Nobody has gone to jail for a long time. I lost you because you betrayed me, nigga. I can see you. Like, I look at you every fucking day, and I cannot be around you. And I have to carry that. I have to carry, bro. I felt so bad for that nigga right there, bro. I cannot even lie. I felt every tear that nigga was dropping, bro. And that, I believe, was the most vulnerable point of the whole interview.
And that's just really what it boiled down to altogether.
Yes.
You lost all the motherfuckers you thought you like loved you, which is crazy, but you thought that loved you.
Well, once you understand his background, and again, very much a masterclass from Bank because of the way he set it up. We started off with, who were you? Who is Little Jeff? How did you come up? Your mother had 11 siblings. Y'all had 5 bedrooms. Y'all had roaches. You remember your first early memory is your brother burning the house down, and you thought that was cool.
Yeah,
it was a lot of. I'm glad Bank set it up like that because it gave us information and details to then try to understand why his mind was shaped the way that was shaped.
That nigga was already a little evil motherfucker.
You were fucked from the beginning. You were fucked from the beginning. Even down to when your mama say, all right, now, y'all are brothers and sisters. Y'all don't go against each other. That is very, very, very toxic. Yeah, because your brothers and sisters can do some shit that cross your boundaries, and you should be able to then set boundaries, distance, and absence amongst them. However, because in the black community, what stays in what goes on in this house stays in this house. That's your brother. So what? He did what you would cut any other human being on the earth off from. That's your blood. That is the worst thing. We got to get rid of that.
Hey, we have to get rid of that bullshit. I was like, I'm gonna be real with you. I said, I know everybody was, brought up different from me, but I learned your family, your blood family, show you the worst. Not even that. Show you who you finna be dealing with outside. Could be. They all the people that's outside, and they gonna fuck you over like them folks outside. But you gonna let blood stop you from goddamn doing what you need to do, like you gonna do to the
Yep.
motherfuckers outside.
Yes.
Nah, we can't. Nah, and I
And
had
it's
to tell
ugly.
them, nah, you can't do that. You gotta goddamn, cause that's showing you how you gonna probably be doing them folks outside. You might still forget them folks that's outside.
Which you did.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't get nobody no goddamn chance. Boy, you fuck up, you fuck up. And I
But
love
I
you,
get
but
it.
go on over there. Go on
I
back.
get
over
it
there.
because he was also speaking on like, you know, I was always looking for love. I was looking for love because I didn't receive the love that I thought that I needed. So I was trying to be the example of love to people that I wanted to receive.
Hey, you know, I hear people say that, and I wanted to ask, what love did you think you were supposed to receive if you never seen it any other way?
Again,
You see,
in his
that's a mind blowing
perception.
thing to me because it's like, as a kid, how you not know if you being loved properly or what or what?
I mean,
whatever it is?
I'm pretty sure it was in hindsight. I'm pretty sure he was speaking on looking at it in hindsight. Now I understand that was not correct love. But as I'm living through it, I'm thinking that it's normal. So this is what I'm going out in the world and I'm trying to exemplify and put out to the world because this is what I want to receive.
Okay.
But yeah, looking at it in hindsight, of course, now it was not the correct way to be loved. It was not even love that I was receiving. It was more convenience and like bullet points on how to keep what you're familiar with in-house and together.
First of all, because your mama clearly couldn't stop doing what she was doing, living to y'all.
Nigga. And again, he stood so much. It's something about him keep saying, man, all through the interview. Even though he had, like you said, I had my daddy. My daddy was taking me to school every day, picking me up from school every day.
Daddy wouldn't be no
and
daddy,
I
though.
was looking at him and I was like, you know, that's what a man is supposed to do because even though he was doing what he was doing, he made sure that he was in our life. He made sure that he still did these little things to show us like men have to sacrifice. We don't sit back and we don't cry about shit. We don't tune into the actual trauma that we deal with. And that is so unhealthy. But again, he was speaking so confidently about that.
Like Dad
that
was
just
right.
shows me you need therapy, bro.
Because you still believe Dad was right.
You still believe that men have to just truck on. And yes, in a veil, because you have to, especially by you being a provider and the leader of your house, you have to learn how to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Mm-hmm. There still needs to be time where you attend to what's been done, what trauma you have endured, what situations you went through that you didn't speak to anybody else about. You have to be able to do this. This is why the nigga started crying in that interview. He didn't even, again, when Bank told him, nigga, you're hurt. You're hurt, bro.
That was
and he like, nigga, I ain't hurt. I'm happy. I thought I got out of jail and was, nigga, you're the only one that thinks that because everybody else in the world says you were on bullshit when you got out.
How you happy and trying to take somebody down?
Because, again, this is all his warped way
I'm not saying,
shit.
I'm not asking the question. I'm just saying, like what Big Bank would say to him. Like, think about that dumbass.
Big Bank was,
he pretty much was saying
the
that.
Way
like
that nigga called it out because, see, Bank is healed enough to relate to the normal person.
And I ain't scared of
And he also comes from where Thug is, so he was relating to Thug, and Thug felt in his heart that he could trust this space with Bank and trust the advice that Bank was giving him.
Right, because I've been through this and I ain't scared of you, nigga, to tell you you wrong.
Like, that nigga really told him, nigga, how do you not think you hurt, bro? You just talked about betrayal. You just talked about people crossing you out. You just talked about Gunna doing you wrong and you forget. All of this equals up to heartbreak, nigga.
And you talking about
this
it
is heartbreak.
Like, it ain't left your mind yet, what? You still hurting.
I ain't the only nigga who felt like you got out and you weren't on your and you weren't on your purpose. You didn't stay focused. Nigga, this is a whole sentiment around the world, nigga. People around the world felt like you should have got out and went straight to the music.
Right.
But now because we've tapped into, nigga, you're actually hurt, your ass was able to be very vulnerable and start crying like, nigga, how do I do that? How do I do it? I've been around these niggas the last 10 years, bro. These are my niggas, bro. I made all these hits with my niggas, bro. I did all of this and climbed this ladder.
That's the
with
right question.
My
to
niggas,
ask.
bro.
Yeah, he asked the right question.
How the fuck am I supposed to do this shit?
Well, you finna take it.
Good, nigga. Now you are about to tap into some more shit.
Right.
This is where you need to get your help. This is where it starts. Because you were vulnerable, nigga. You let people know, nigga, I don't know how to move forward. I created all of this with everyone who portrayed me in that courtroom. Everyone who turned their back on me in that courtroom was the reason why you get this thug that has built all of this shit. That why YSL is where it's at. Why the music has came out the way it's came out. Because I was around my brothers. I was around these niggas who I love to death. Now that by the grace of God, I made it out the situation, I come out. Y'all expecting me to move forward, and I don't know how.
And that's what we all been knowing. We all like any one of us that's got down, been through and going and like done went through the journeys. We know, like, but you don't know no other way to move right now,
bro. And it was great to see. I'm not even gonna lie. That vulnerability,
the whole interview was beautiful to me.
It was great to see because niggas are looking at you like a cold-hearted demon.
Now we see a man.
Now we see a human. We see a fucking human, bro. Nigga, those tears didn't make you look pussy, not to me.
Nah.
Sorry.
I think that's what you needed to do, and you ain't been able to do it.
Yes, nigga, cause I've been saying it these last 2 years. This nigga is hurt, bro. Nigga, I would be devastated, nigga.
He was in locked up. You can't cry in there.
I would be fucking devastated, fool.
And I'm gonna tell you something now. I practice crying. I cry a lot. I go in the shower and cry. And I don't like doing it in front of people. It's just it's my release. It's my on my time. That's just my shit. But
I understand it, but it seemed like Thug wasn't having a time to cry at all.
That's what I'm saying. It's like everything he around, like you can't be that.
And because of how he equated what men are. Because you remember when Bank was like, shit, you gotta cry, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let it out. He was like, come on, man, we men, you know we can't do that. And he said, nigga, I ain't that gangster.
Nope.
I ain't that gangster, bro.
There's no such thing as somebody that gangster.
I am not that gangster, nigga. No.
A nigga that think he that gangster that he can't cry, he finna lose everything.
But again, just because that was his understanding and he was being transparent in that moment, Now we have a starting point from where you can heal from, bro.
But you need to hear that from a man that went through it all to tell you, your daddy taught you wrong. My daddy taught me wrong.
The environment. It was just our environment. Yeah. Like he said, you come from the streets, therapy is a must. It's a requirement, nigga. There's no way around it. There's no one that comes out the street who lived that low, impoverished life that think that they can thrive, go forward, even if you got all the money. You got all the money, thug. Look at you right now.
Miserable.
Nigga, you been wearing tank tops since you got out, nigga.
Boy, I ain't see this nigga put on a t-shirt yet.
You been wearing tank tops since you got out.
I ain't seen that boy dripped out not once.
Bruh, it's like, as much as you think you're not showing it, it's showing.
Nigga, you ain't even try to lose that stomach.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And what makes it even more sick is because of the way you are set up, you then are more mad at Gunna because of how he's going about it. Nigga working out. Nigga making good music. Niggas going on. And like you say, does it hurt more that Gunna is going on and he's moving on like this situation don't even affect him? And that nigga was like, how can you do that?
Because he wanted to get help. First of all, Gunna said the reason why he started working out was to keep his mind off of shit. That's what most people work out for.
Exactly.
That's how you start off working out. Like keep the stress of the world. You don't think that
hurt.
You don't think he hurt?
Hurt.
You don't think he's scared?
Hurt.
But when he work out and he going to that goal, that it going away. Going away. He keep having goals. And I'm pretty sure he go to therapy and shit like that. He look like I don't know for sure. I'm just speculating. But I would think, but then again, like I said, he's a strategic man. He could just look like he's good.
That's why I respect this vulnerability because you recognize that Gunna is strategic. So with Gunna not saying nothing and he's just letting the narrative play out, you may know that this nigga is sitting over here in a sinister view. looking like, yeah, nigga, now you finna feel it. Now you
Nigga-
finna go through it.
Nigga, you
And
make the
he
world
don't
hate you to
care.
the top.
And he don't care. But again, I feel like Gunna does care. The fact of the matter that everyone around you, everyone that means something, everyone that could aid and help in this situation has turned against him on the account of you. Gunna had to then just tunnel vision in
Yeah, cause
and just
I'ma fight that.
get that hurt out through working out and healthier shit. And like, bro, nigga, I look at this nigga, I look at little details. This nigga's skin looks like it's just exuding impurities. It looks like it's just trying to get out impurities, nigga. Your skin,
Like he need to detox.
your pores are fucking craters at this point. You got craters, nigga. You're like, bro, it don't even look like you have had a really deep, clean wash. It looked like
he's still locked up.
It just looks like yes,
You still look
yes,
locked up,
bro.
bro.
Yes, this shit is just it was sad. I ain't gonna lie, this shit was sad. Because I understand when you have a big heart, nigga, you have to be very selective of who you give that to.
I told you, Bubba does say you can't have a big heart for the wrong people.
People have to prove to you, and y'all be thinking I be sounding arrogant and shit when I say, nigga, no, you have to prove to me
it's proving
why
ground.
you should be this close to me. This is the prime example why, nigga. This is a prime example. You have to, nigga, because niggas will let you pay for their mama house, pay for their brother car, get you and your father back together, and then when it come down to it, fuck you. Fuck you. And the people not going to look at this other person wrong. The people are going to celebrate when he accomplish his goals and start to grow and look healthier, look better. They're championing this nigga.
Because those are his goals, like you had goals. So your goals really didn't require you. As long as he could get where he was going.
I understand that he's still like stuck in that time where the streets were respected and feared and all of this shit. Because he even tweeted that shit when academics was like, bro, sorry, the rats are winning. They're making the best music. People don't care about that street shit.
And everybody look at street people like the dumbest motherfuckers in the world.
Bro, because it is. It is. You have to make it to the other side to understand that you were mind fucked by a third grade level education.
And what be getting me is the 6ix9ine shit should have told you how bad the street going. Because everybody in the world was talking something. I ain't see no wrong. I'll tell too. Once you start hearing all the motherfuckers say that, boy, leave it alone.
Because the normal person is not a street individual.
Right.
The normal person is a civilian who are law-abiding citizens, nigga. We're normal people.
Or
we go by the laws.
Or you heard them say, "Tell on me."
Again,
yeah, you ain't tell on me. I'm cool.
First rule of nature, self-preservation. He ain't do it to me.
I ain't got nothing personal in this game.
Kodak
right
Ben
here.
said that. That's y'all rat.
It's not mine.
Not mine. That is y'all rat.
And I
y'all
got the
ain't
cheese
did
about
nothing.
his ass.
Y'all ain't did nothing about him. He running around the city buying bitches Birkins, doing what he want to do.
And
y'all want me to goddamn sit up here and be the example of straightening for him? Nigga, he ain't do shit to me.
And I'm not even in the streets no more.
That's why I was just like, bro, it's the
least I got
streets
some
are
cheese out of a
dumb
rat.
as fuck, bro. They're dumb. They're dumb. I'm sorry. It takes everything that meant something. Niggas in the streets used to be, like you said, up on the laws. Used to be intelligent. Used to have some type of moral compass that was pretty much prevalent throughout all the streets. If you see an old lady struggling with her groceries, let's get over there and help her.
Anybody struggling with bills, we're gonna
You
get
knew
them
this
right,
old
cut
lady
grass.
down the street, her husband just goddamn died. Let's make sure that her grass stay cut. Let's make sure that
her house stay together.
She is protected. Now the old ladies that stay around y'all have to duck bullets just like the rest of your ops. This is where we are, brother. And you have to wake up, look, and really understand what reality that you are occupying right now.
And I think, and another thing he need to take accountability for was he the one who brought all the hatred to the city.
And this is what I'm saying, bro.
He brought the hatred to the city.
This is what I'm saying, why it didn't make any sense, because there were certain things he could not speak on. he couldn't speak on, but he's trying to work around it and try to make sense of shit. But nigga, you can't make sense of this shit without the details. And without the details, we're going to be like we are today, lost as fuck.
Facts. Like what
Not
the fuck?
understanding. We don't understand, brother. But if you think, if you peel that layer back just a little bit, and you think about everything that they were being accused of, this is why we can't understand it, because this holds facts. Mm-hmm. Y'all did not beat that case because the evidence was faulty. Y'all beat the case because the practice about how they went about it was faulty. It was never proved that what they were accusing you of never happened. It wasn't proved.
I'm pretty sure they had something on y'all ass.
It was just the fact that they was trying to beat y'all by playing by y'all game, a slimy game.
Because Fanny was like fucking with hood niggas.
This is what I'm saying. Fanny may have had some unprofessional practices. She did not become that DA from being stupid.
And you should have fucked you up while she really was coming for y'all. Y'all killed her man.
Right.
Now
again,
she got to fuck that peon ass nigga she gave the job to.
When you looking at this shit, if you use critical thinking, you can start to understand, and that interview will make sense to you. Because you start putting everything that they accused him of and what he was saying and why he wasn't making sense of connecting the dots and all of this. Mm-hmm. And then it makes sense. Oh, okay. I see it now. I get it now. So, yeah, maybe they did fuck up by having the meeting with Woody and the DA and all of that without the defense. But they weren't wrong about this evidence. Mm-mm. They were not wrong about this evidence. That's why I like what Charleston White said. They lost it because they let Brian Steele come in and push the narrative of we're here because of rap lyrics. No, we are here because of evidence. We are here because we picked up bodies. We are here because we ran ballistics on bullets. That's why we're here. We're not here because these niggas was stupid enough to then go put it in a song.
No, we just glad they did.
That was just icing on the cake.
Yeah, we already had them.
That was just icing on the fucking cake.
So, cause y'all niggas snitching on each other.
We are doing our due diligence to figure out what crimes are being committed. Nigga, you're here because of crimes. You're here because of evidence. You're here because of police detective work. That's why you here. You're not here because you done went in the studio and said some shit on the microphone. If they could have stuck to that, if they would have worked within the justice system, what we know the justice system to be, what we believe in, bruh, this case would have been open and shut, and y'all would be doing time.
Man.
Y'all would be doing time, sir. But because you had Jarrell up there doing shit behind everybody's back, up there goddamn arguing with your lawyer in court, and then talking about, I just want you to tell me who said it. I'm not going to deny that I did it, but I'm just saying, who told you that? Who told you that?
Told us that you did it.
The antics took over. The antics
took over. And Brian played with it.
And Brian capitalized off that shit.
Because that's one thing I learned from my lawyer partner. He said, motherfucker, it's how I make the argument. Everybody can be, all the motherfuckers be guilty as fuck. It's just how I argue this motherfucker.
Yep.
And he was like, that's why I like fucking with criminals, because it's easier to argue they points than to argue somebody innocent.
That was somebody that, again, Bank put on a fucking masterclass on how to conduct an interview.
Damn near a therapy session.
That was, because he kept saying, nigga, I don't want to sound like no therapist, but, and he went on with whatever his point was. And I'm like,
great job.
Great fucking job. I don't think no other interview.
Glowing like a motherfucker, too, boy.
I don't think any other interview would have got that up out of Thug. Like, he broke him. He broke him, nigga. Now, you can go around to the GQ nigga and the white guy and over here and then pull some little bullshit, nigga. I know.
I know you, nigga.
You know I know, nigga.
I've been knowing you since you was a jit, nigga. Stop playing with me.
Gonna call me when he got out of jail, nigga. I'm right here with y'all niggas, bro. You can't pull that bullshit on me, Thug. I know. So, you got what you got. Very entertaining. Locked in, nigga, had me locked the whole 3 hours, nigga. I can't even hold you. That was a masterclass. People wanted to know. People still are kind of confused, but they've made up their minds. People feel like you're a rat. You're a rat. I understand that you're a rat. I'm not then finna hold that against you. Did have a big heart. I'm not going to hold it against you. Did give folks opportunities, nigga.
But you still didn't stand on
You
what you
changed
believed in.
lives.
Yeah.
No, because he stood on his shit. Because he stood on moralities is the reason why you're looking crazy. Because at not one point in time did you put your morals to the side and use logic to the situation.
Okay, I see what you. Okay, okay.
You kept moving with your heart. You kept moving with the traumas that you haven't addressed yet.
Yeah, you can't keep moving.
Standing on these warped ass morals is what got you looking like this now, nigga. They're warped. A facade. They don't work in the regular world. You sat out there and said your sister had to drop out of school so you could wear her clothes to go to school.
Wait, what?
That is not. Yes. Yes, nigga. I told you I watched all of this shit. Nigga, I watched and I paid attention, nigga.
That was in the very beginning.
Very beginning,
That's why
this
he's so
nigga said
comfortable
that
wearing
shit.
girl clothes.
This nigga said his sister had to drop out so that he could have clothes to go to school in. That's trauma, brother. That's trauma, brother. Normal parents are not letting one kid drop out so that the other kid can wear their clothes to go to school.
First of all, y'all both going to school. What you don't wear this outfit that day, he gonna wear it.
Bruh, again, if we talking about this kind of environment,
Yeah.
nigga, we pretty much talking about no washer and dryer in the house.
Right.
We pretty much talking about you have to make a choice between if you want shoes or food for the rest of the month. This is the kind of environment we talking about.
But you know what? When he was like, I had to kick a dough in when I was 5, I believe that shit. But hey, nigga, you got to do something because you without.
That shit was just...
And a kid without.
It was... And again, if you have a heart, you can feel for him.
Yeah, I do.
You can feel for him. But don't let that feeling overshadow reality.
Right.
Reality is you did dumb shit. You know... Just put this out here. Nigga, you know you did street shit. You know that there were shootouts. You know that there were deaths. You know that you have been a part of these things, nigga.
I'm about to say, boy, you was a part of some of these motherfuckers.
You know this. To the fact of what Bank even said, when y'all niggas got started getting locked up, nigga, I had to step back and then just pray to God, like, if they haven't got me for what I've already done, I'm not finna give them anything else for them to get me on. And that's what made me change my life. Y'all niggas going through this shit.
I done got away. And I pretty... Niggas don't be thinking about it. I got away, that means get out.
Come on, man. You gotta think. Like we were talking about coming over here, nigga. Bank ran Duct Tape ENT.
Right.
One of the main artists was Alley Boy. Everybody remember Alley Boy getting beat up by the cartel.
And Trouble.
Of course, but I'm just saying, the biggest
at the time
event at that time was Alley Boy getting stripped, getting beat by the cartel. What normal person who lives an honest citizen's life runs in with the cartel if you not living in Mexico?
The mob.
Come on, bro. You know what you got to be doing to even be in contact with the cartel. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I read through all of this shit. I seen through all of this shit. I understand when you start putting the pieces of the puzzle together, bro. That's why he seemed so incoherent. Things didn't line up. Seemed like he was lying about a lot of shit.
He can't say a lot of
shit. He just
can't
say a lot of shit. That's it. He can't say it.
He pretty much got 20 years until he can really say all that shit.
Man. Masterclass, though, Bank. Masterclass. I was very, very happy with the results of that interview. I was very, very entertained the whole time. And even down to when he was like, bruh, anything you want to tell the fans and shit, anything you want to tell P, and he like, nigga, I don't want no problems with y'all. Once you snitch, I can't look at you like a street nigga, so ain't no street nigga, ain't no gangster. He like, man, I thought you were going to say some real shit, bro. What the fuck?
I'm glad he did say that, boy.
I thought you were finna say something else, Slime. What the hell you doing? Like, he was like, no, I'm being real. Even when he was talking about Lucci. Yeah. Nigga, in the midst of our beef, I told the nigga, if you didn't treat your family the way you treated them, I would have been smoked you.
Why the fuck is you saying this dumb
Come
shit?
on, bro. Why is you come on, nigga. Now you trolling. Like,
right.
No, I ain't trolling. I'm being for real. And see, you have to be on the other side of that. You have to have experienced the other side of that to understand that nigga was dead serious.
Yeah, he was dead.
I understand what he was saying when he was like, even though we shooting at each other, we trying to kill each other. I see the character makeup in you. You take care of your kids. You make sure your mother, you take care of this. And if I didn't hold that in priority, I would have been shot at you.
Hey, not only that, nigga, I hate that we shooting at each other because I really want to be your friend.
Because you made up like me. But again, when you haven't lived that life, you're on the internet, you only know this shit from the internet veil. Boy, this nigga trolling. This nigga said, boy, I respect you, but then say he would have killed him. Boy, your ass trolling. And that's how people look at it. But
that's some real, like, I understood him. Like, I'm telling you why I didn't kill your ass. For real. I'm really missing on purpose.
That shit crazy, bro. That shit's crazy. But again, when you understand that majority of the world don't operate in that type of trauma or not fit, even if they're in what they consider like the low class, nigga. Bro, we still are working citizens. Might be in a low class, but I take my ass to work every fucking day. I take my kids to school every day.
It's a lot of citizens in the hood that don't like the hood.
Exactly. We don't go about hood politics.
Yeah, they don't. And see, I think that's who they really be trying to goddamn convey shit to. Like, the motherfuckers that's living in the hood, but it's like they don't do hood shit.
And then again, that's why I say you have to be aware of your reality. Mm-hmm. Your reality is these are not the motherfuckers who are the supporters of your lifestyle.
Right.
It's the middle class and above. People who have a little bit of extra money. People who have Christmas trees on Christmas. People who are able to get costumes for Halloween. People who are able to keep up with a car payment. People who are able to make sure that the bills are not behind.
Has a retirement
These
plan.
are normal working people. They do not understand that bullshit that y'all talking about, nigga. Shooting at somebody because they stepped on your shoe. Shooting at somebody. You ready to take a life. You doing all that, man.
These folks don't even understand the meaning of you stepped on my foot.
Come on, man.
They thinking that somebody actually stepped on your foot. No, motherfucker, you prying into my shit. You coming in on my territory. What the fuck are you doing? Like, they don't even understand that. When you hear like, this nigga stepped on my shoes, that's not what it means. Is, nigga, you coming over here without permission. You trying to make
niggas still, again, when you don't realize that this is the majority of people, you're then going to get mad that, damn, y'all don't see what I'm saying. Y'all don't see what I'm saying. No, no, we don't.
They will never.
No, we
see
don't.
What you saying?
Sorry.
And the moment you realize that, you'll stop trying to see what you're saying.
Exactly. Like, you kind of get it though, but you don't. Like you said, nigga.
You don't want to get it.
How many people make it from y'all environment?
Not many, nigga.
Then how many people turn into millionaires?
Not many. Most of them
nigga, not even a bunch of normal people don't even turn into millionaires. Nigga, you a fucking millionaire, bro.
100 millionaire too.
So normal people gonna look at you like, damn, you ain't take advantage of this shit. You are stupid.
Nigga, you got the money and you got stupider.
Bro.
And you got the millions not out the streets. You ain't have millions in the streets. That's a lie.
Exactly.
You got the millions from industry, corporate.
And normal people supporting your lifestyle. And this is why normal people have the right to speak on the shit that you're going through.
Nothing. Wasn't even being a hitman. No. It'd been different if you did make millions of dollars in the streets and then if you was Rollo.
Exactly. And that's why Rollo can live the way he live. That's why Rollo is respected. That's why the streets having a hard time with Rollo, because, nigga, you come from this. You actually sat up here and made ways for our warped minds of how we think we should live life actually make sense and profit. Thug, you were just shooting. You were just stealing. You were just a nuisance.
You was a peon.
You were a nuisance.
You just made good music, nigga. That's what you was good for.
Shout out to Bank, man. Shout out to Bank, dog. You really put on that masterclass, bro. Very good, very good. I'm glad we got to see another side of Thug. I'm glad that he actually came to the realization that he's hurt, that he's full of trauma, and We also seen that you can't take accountability, especially when it came down to the interrogation. You had every other excuse for why your interrogation video was different from Yak Gotti's when it wasn't. Both of y'all went in there and started talking to the police on your free will. That is a violation. Point blank, period.
The only difference is you went in on your free will. Yak was on his free will too.
Both of them.
Okay.
There's
The
no
only
difference.
difference is he
That's
got
why
wings
Bank
and
wanted
you
to
got
know
bologna.
what's the difference.
He got wings and you got bologna.
That's exactly what Woody said. That's the difference. He got a bologna sandwich. Yak got wings. That's the only difference. But hey, man, we'll see y'all next week. This has been another episode of Ready to Be Accountable. Yeah.
We love y'all, man. Accountability
fuck this
is
street shit.
Is the beginning of change.
Go get you a trade. Go learn AI. It's the future.
Yeah.
Spend your time familiarizing yourself with the way of the world is going.
And
Fuck
understand
this
your
street
environments y'all in, man.
Fuck
really
this
look
shit.
around. Really pay attention.
This shit is some bullshit,
Cause the
nigga.
shit be in y'all face.
Y'all gonna end up just like Thug, nigga. And y'all ain't gonna be as lucky. Cause y'all don't have the resources. You ain't got Brian Steele. You got public defender Williams. Coming in sagging his goddamn suit pants.
And it's
Fuck
wrinkled.
outta here,
and
man.
it's wrinkled.
Yo, tie goddamn past your knees, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? Tie
The
that
back
shit.
end too. I'm talking about the back, the little
The
skin, the
hell?
back end part. It's
Nigga,
all the way
this is
down there.
put on backwards as a motherfucker, nigga.
Nigga, the buttons ain't even. They you
Nigga, you